People love ghost stories, haunted houses, shadowy figures, voices in the dark. We've all heard them, but here's the problem. For all of the claims, all of the sightings, all the movies, there's one thing we've never found: actual evidence. A creak in the floorboards when you walk, a flicker of light when you're entering or leaving a room, or a dream that feels too real. We fill in the blanks with supernatural. For instance, Zeus and lightning. Before science proved what lightning was, we believed lightning was the gods getting angry or the gods showing their power, etc., etc. But instead of stories, I'm going to give you evidence. 8 concrete explanations that destroy the ghost hypothesis. And then we'll look at why people still believe, even when the science has already solved the mystery. So, if ghosts were real, they'd interact with the physical world in measurable ways. But we've never captured one under controlled conditions. No bones, of course, no fingerprints, duh, no physical trace. Just stories, really blurry photos. And TV shows where every shadow is called paranormal. Every sound is called paranormal. That door just shut and I have no freaking idea why, even though it was most likely the wind. Paranormal. Science is built on repeatable results, and after centuries of searching, every attempt to prove ghosts exist has failed. If ghosts were real, they'd leave evidence, but they don't. So check this out. The human brain is wired to see patterns: faces in clouds, figures in shadows, voices in static. It's called pareidolia. When your brain expects to see a figure in the dark, it creates one. That's why ghost hunters always see something when staring at grainy footage. They're not discovering ghosts, they're discovering how their brain tricks them. It's a survival mechanism that we got through evolution of surviving. If there's a creepy area that could potentially be dangerous, we make up the danger in our head to keep us from going towards it and getting hurt. Many ghost encounters happen in bedrooms. A figure at the foot of the bed, whispers, pressure on the chest, etc. But science explains this perfectly. Sleep paralysis. During REM sleep, your body is paralyzed, so you don't act out your dreams. That way you don't wake up and hurt yourself or hurt somebody else. If you wake up mid-REM, you're half asleep, unable to move, and you're still hallucinating. The terrifying demon on the chest has been studied in countless cultures. It's not supernatural, it's literal biology. If you tell someone a building is haunted, and suddenly every sound, every draft, every flickering light becomes evidence of spirits. This is called confirmation bias. We filter reality to match our expectation. That's why haunted tours work. They prime you to feel a presence that isn't there. No ghosts are required, just psychology and a good story. That's the whole point of going into scary rooms, scary bedrooms, going to scare nights at a amusement park. You're expecting something creepy to happen, and then not only do they make creepy things happen, but you end up making creepy things happen yourself. When you turn a corner, and every corner you turn, you expect to see somebody there, guess what you're gonna see? That straw man that's out in the cornfield, that's gonna scare the crap out of you because you're making it do it. Ghost hunters love EMF meters, thermal cameras, and spirit boxes. But here's the problem. None of them are designed to detect ghosts. EMF meters measure electromagnetic fields from wiring, phones, appliances, etc. Spirit boxes pick up random radio chatter, which your brain interprets as words. Thermal cameras show cold spots, which can happen from airflow, not ghosts. These aren't scientific tools, they're props. If ghosts existed, science labs, not TV crews, would have the proof by now. You don't think scientists are trying to prove this stuff? Everyone would love for spirits to exist. It is freaking fun. It's exciting. Hence, at the beginning of this video, I showed millions of views for these scary videos. Everybody loves the paranormal. We want it to exist. That's why it exists. Ghosts look different in every culture as well, and time period. Ancient Romans saw them as wandering spirits. Victorians described pale women in gowns, and in today's Western ghost stories, they feature shadowy men in hallways. If ghosts were real, their appearances would be consistent. Instead, they always match cultural expectations of the time. That's not evidence of spirits, it's evidence of human imagination. And here's the thing, ghosts sell. Haunted hotels, psychic mediums, and ghost tours, they make millions of dollars a year. History is full of proven hoaxes, from the Fox sisters in the 1800s faking ghost knocks, to modern YouTubers staging paranormal videos for clicks. When there's money on the table, skepticism should come first. The paranormal industry thrives on belief, not evidence. Time and time again, the paranormal gets debunked. Strange noises, it's old pipes, wind, or settling foundations. Moving objects, vibrations, or human interference. Ghostly voices, audio pareidolia. Your brain creates patterns in the static. History shows us a pattern. Every ghost story collapses once you investigate deeply enough. Unexplained doesn't mean supernatural. It just means not explained yet. Okay, so the evidence points to ghosts not existing, but millions still believe. So why is that? Comfort in the afterlife is one reason. Believing in spirits softens the fear of death. All humans are scared of the unknown. We have no clue what happens when we die. So of course, doing that would make it a lot easier to cope with life. Personal experiences as well. Anecdotes feel powerful even when they have scientific explanations, hence the placebo effect. Cultural storytelling is another one. We grow up on ghost stories. All of us as kids ran around with flashlights at night until the streetlights came on. If you did not run around at night until the streetlights came on, you did not have an amazing childhood. So all these stories are built into folklore, movies, and honestly, tradition. It's just what all kids do. It's what all humans, all adults, everybody around the world loves to do. And emotional bias. People want lost loved ones to linger, so they interpret feelings as signs. And there's nothing necessarily wrong with that, but it's not true. Belief in ghosts says less about reality and more about human psychology. It's the same mechanism that drives belief in gods, demons, miracles, etc. The mind craves meaning, even when it invents it. So let's pull it all together, okay? Ghosts have zero physical evidence. The human brain creates illusions. Sleep paralysis explains bedroom hauntings. Ghost hunting tools are pseudoscience. And cultural shifts prove ghosts are imagination, not reality. And history shows every unexplained mystery eventually gets solved by natural causes, like Zeus and lightning. It's that simple. The conclusion is very simple. Ghosts don't exist. Not until real evidence proves otherwise. They may be real. We're not saying they absolutely are not literal beings that could potentially exist. But as far as we know, they do not exist because we are not able to prove it. There's no evidence for them, so there's no reason to believe in them. Believing without evidence might feel comforting, but it keeps us trapped in superstition. That leads to indoctrinations. If we care about truth, we must demand more. So next time you hear a creak in the dark, ask yourself, is it really a ghost or just your brain filling in the blanks? Start with evidence and with truth.